Welcome to Grownance. Thanks for clicking on this video. In this video, we are going to talk about the characteristic of successful and great people. But before we start the video, just make sure to subscribe and like the video. When we are talking about the characteristics of potential successful and great people, we need to ask ourselves the following question. What do these people have in common? If you decide to become one of the successful men and women in this world, then it can be very powerful to dive deeper into their lives and check which things they have in common compared to people who are not successful. If you can discover what they have in common, you can learn from them, and then you can also start applying what they are doing to eventually become successful. Today we are going to dive deeper into the secrets of successful people. In fact, there's so much to tell about the characteristics of successful people. If we were to start explaining everything today, the video will become too long. But let's just start and see where we will end. Successful people are first of all rare people. The majority of people in this world will eventually not become successful. To become successful or to call yourself successful, measured in wealth and influence, you first of all need to have achieved certain things in life. Successful people all have in common that they have achieved more than others in this world. They have gained success in areas and sectors in this world that their peers and age mates have not. They have gained fame, wealth, and or growth that other people have not been able to gain. So that is the first thing that they have in common. Because they were rare or different from others and were disciplined enough to develop their skills, abilities or talents, they have been able to become as successful as they are now. Another thing that successful people have in common is that they have great goals in life. They don't just wake up and live their lives just like that. They have clearly in mind the things that they want to do in life. They have clearly in mind the things that they want to achieve. They have both short-term goals and long-term goals. They are very intentional about their desired future. Yes, a lot of people have goals and plans, but the difference is that successful people also define actionable steps that need to be taken to achieve those goals, and not to forget, they stick consistently to those actionable steps. They don't just develop ambitious plans, but they are also daily aware of where they are heading and continuously work hard to achieve all their goals. You need to understand that without having any daily, monthly, and yearly goals in life, becoming successful will be very difficult for you. You need to have personal and career-related goals. You need to define actions to achieve those goals. And you also need to fulfill the steps daily that will lead you towards achieving those goals. This brings us further to the next part of the video. Successful people are disciplined. They have order and structure in their lives. Not all successful people were born structured and ordered, as many people would think. No, many of them chose deliberately to apply the principle of order and structure in their lives. Structure and orderliness are important characteristics to have when you are working hard towards success. For example, you can't just wake up every day and then decide what to do on that day. No, if you really want to get to a certain level in life, you need either a mental or physical timetable for yourself, which is going to make everything easier in your life. All successful and wealthy people will be able to explain to you how important it is to be structured and ordered in your life. Another thing you need to understand is that successful people take risks. There's no way to achieve success without taking risks. You need to be willing to do things that others are afraid of doing. You need to be willing to do things that will cost you money. You need to be willing to invest in certain things. You need to brainstorm about groundbreaking things that are going to change your business or even change the market. You can't keep doing the same as what everyone else is doing and then expect to stand out in the midst of them. Successful people constantly learn. They never get tired of learning. They constantly observe others to see what they are doing. Then they try to develop, build and make new strategies to get to the next level in their business and not to get to the next level in their personal life. And not to forget, successful people also have in common that they are long-term oriented. They are not oriented towards getting rich tomorrow, next week or next month. They have understood what the real meaning and power of patience is. They understand very well that their goal should not be to get rich, but their goal should be to provide value and develop themselves into greater dimensions and greater levels. These are just a few examples of things that successful and wealthy people have in common. In another video, we'll dive deeper into these secrets and explain more. Thanks for watching Grownance. Do not forget to like, subscribe and share this video. See you in the next video of Grownance.